Attention crew, it's time to make it so. Reporting for duty are your fearless co-hosts, Crewman PVG, bringing the logic, Crewman Mgyx, keeping it bold, and Crewman Tommy, ready with the photon torpedo of hot takes. From classic episodes to new frontiers, Klingon phrases to Starfleet trivia, no quadrant is off limits. So grab your tricorder, set your phasers to fun, and prepare for another warp speed ride through the final frontier. This is Technically Trek.
Laying a course, maximum warp.
Aye, Captain.
Engage.
Yeah, mute the app.
I muted. It was muted. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Technically Trek podcast. We are live. It's Sunday, November 16th, 2025. This is episode 40. I'm Crewman Tommy, and as you can see, I'm very hyped up to be here tonight. To my right, speaking of right, actually, I didn't say anything about right.
I'm Crewman PVG. What's up?
My stream deck is too far away to press a button, so I'm not even going to bother.
And our guy in the other part of the world, Crewman Mgyx.
What up? I came to rock with my Spock out.
What?
All right.
I'm here to rock out with my Spock out.
Hello in the chat. We see some of our good friends. Looks like our TrekBot is on from New York City.
New York City.
Crewman Karen. And I see Crewman Sherry back from Mexico.
Hola.
Guantanamera.
And I do want to announce quickly that
Barcelona.
this episode is sponsored by Crewman Sherry, even though right now we're drinking twisted teas. But she did drop off a case of Cutwater for us.
Oh, yeah.
She did drop off some other stuff too, but that stuff was very scary looking.
Gracias.
It was like dill pickle vodka.
Vodka, yeah.
And, the Jose Cuervo didn't look scary. Oh, she said, put your Spock away. This is a kid-friendly show. Even though I do say it's not kid-friendly when I create the video in YouTube.
And I cuss, so yeah, it's a little late.
What?
We drove to the airport yesterday to go pick up Crewman Sherry on her trip home from Mexico. The traffic was so bad. If anybody lives in St. Louis, there's a bug or something floating. The traffic on I-64 was so bad getting through Fairview Heights. It was the worst. I had never seen it that bad. It took like an hour just to get like 1 mile.
Was it construction or
Yeah,
accident?
they got it shut down to one lane. One lane in both directions on I-64 where it's normally 3 lanes. So it was painful, but we did it. What did you guys do this weekend?
I was at church.
Yes, you were.
We had a vendor fair at church, and I helped out in the sound booth, putting music out and helping the vendors.
Good guy.
And then after the vendors left, putting all the chairs back out in the sanctuary. And Crewman Patty was there. And Crewman Tommy.
I was there for a little while, helping Crewman Patty set up and tear down. That's what I do. What about you, Mgyx?
I did some food experimentation a little bit. With making some honey jalapeno cornbread. And then I was going to, it's gotten a little late. I don't know. I may still do it tonight. Honey jalapeno and bacon cornbread is the next experimental phase. Outside of that, Black Ops 7 dropped Friday, so I was playing that for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And got caught up on some movies. So what I've been doing for a couple of months now, hold on. We got a comment here. Jimin, do you always block comments on the rewatches of your podcasts?
We don't always do it. But a couple weeks ago, we had like some spamming going on. And I just went ahead and I set it to turn comments off. And what happens is when I create the next stream and I tell it to reuse the previous settings, like there's this option in YouTube when you go live, you can choose to reuse settings. So it's just taking that over. So I'll have to go in there and I'll undo that. But yeah, normally the comments are not turned off. But it was just a couple weeks ago there was some spam. Apologies, TrekBot.
So yeah, pretty much that's it. Playing some Black Ops, doing some food experimentation. I've been getting this weird feelings of I may need to start looking to branch out for the employment aspect of things.
Oh.
I've been getting, so what I was saying is for the last few months, when I stream through my feed of YouTube, Instagram, whatever, if I see a movie clip of something that looks interesting, I look for the name of the movie and I add it to a list. Well, I have a list. I'm going to say there's at least 75 movies or TV series on this list. And when I'm looking for something to watch, I just go through the list. And I just randomly like scroll my mouse up and down, and then I just close my eyes and just stop. Wherever my mouse is closest to, that's what I'm watching. So I literally just finished watching Up in the Air, 2009 movie with George Clooney and the chick from the singing one. She did the Cup song.
Oh, Anna Kendrick.
Yes, Anna Kendrick. And
a lot of big names. There was a lot of big names in that one.
There is. The other day, even though I've watched it before, I have a new go-to movie that I throw on whenever I want some background noise now, and it is called Chef.
We lost one.
And it is what is the dude's name that did it? Plays he did the Marvel movies, most of the Marvel movies.
Oh,
not Kevin Feige, but
don't know.
He's a character?
Yeah, he plays a character. He's the chauffeur for Iron Man in the first Iron Man movies. I forgot what his name is, and he's also the
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
So he has this movie called Chef, and it has so many Marvel cameos in it.
Yeah. They always help each other out.
Scarlett Johansson's in it. And I was like, man, I forgot how hot ScarJo is, even when she's not Scarlett. When she's not playing her normal character. Almost half the Marvel cast is in there, and it's got an awesome soundtrack to it. So I watched that. My next one, I need to watch Venom. I realize I have never made it through any of the Venom movies.
Wow. And I think there's 3 now.
There is. And so, and I saw a couple of clips. I'm like, all right, the first ones look kind of boring. I was like,
I really couldn't tell you the difference between the Venom movies. I think I've seen all 3, but I couldn't tell you the difference between
I would say the
3.
first one is like the origin story, how it came to be. The second one, I think, had the Red Carnage and
Let There Be Carnage. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, and it's got another actor in it. I can't remember. I don't know why. I had brain fog today.
Okay.
And then the third one is I guess one of them's dying. So I was like, I saw some clips. I was like, okay, I don't
think I've seen the third one then, or at least I haven't watched the whole thing. Well, speaking of movies, Star Trek. So we're here talking about Star Trek, kind of. If you notice in the thumbnail, it says Star Trek and adjacent, which kind of gives us the free reign to talk about anything. There was an announcement of a new Star Trek movie. Deadline broke the story. I guess technically Tachyon Pulse Podcast broke the story. Then Deadline had it also.
What movie are you? All right, you're gonna have to go further into that.
No, so Paramount, I guess, has announced a new Star Trek movie is now in the works, and they've hired the director and writer for Spider-Man No Way Home, which is kind of why I picked Tom Holland to be the thumbnail.
What is it? What's the storyline? Or
there's no details. All they've said is it will not be tied. It will not be a sequel. It will not be a prequel. It's just going to be all new Trek.
I heard in the
and it's not going to be a reboot either.
The fourth movie in the Kelvin timeline is dead in the water.
Done. Yeah, that one's dead. That one. I mean, you could tell it's kind of dead. The actors were even be like, yeah, we're down for this. We're down for this. And then Paramount, the execs were like, nah, we don't want to do it. We don't think it's the right fit. It's not the right time. Basically being little bitches. I mean, think of it. All your cast members are down for it.
But here's the problem. And I think what Paramount, and I don't know if this was said on the Tachyon podcast, but what Paramount, I think, wants to do is get rid of all the timelines. Just go back to one single timeline, one Star Trek, and kind of like Marvel, where there's just one main timeline. Kind of like, remember how there was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they were kind of like helping out to tell stories of Marvel movies. They were kind of like filling in very small gaps.
Yeah, they were fucking up. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was part of the prime timeline. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was adjacent with the timeline. There was not a separate timeline between Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the main Marvel timeline at all.
And I think that's what they want to do with Star Trek now that Skydance owns it. They want everything to just be connected and not say, oh, well, this is the Kelvin and this is the Discovery and this is the Prime. You know, they just want it all to be one.
They're gonna fuck it up.
So they've got the guy.
They're gonna do a Sony. They're gonna fuck it up.
So they've got the team that did No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, and I guess another big movie they did was the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, look how well that did.
It didn't do great at the box office, but
didn't do great on streaming.
I guess a lot of people like it though.
Not really.
You didn't like it?
I never finished watching it.
Well, how can you say you don't like it then?
Because it didn't have good streaming numbers.
Sweets from Bones. He was in Venom. Karen probably typed that like 20 minutes ago.
I
like Sweets.
I don't know which one Sweets is.
Sweets is kind of like a nerdy dude. He was part of the. I guess he was Bones' boss.
Is he the one that married Angela, the hot chick, the actual hot chick?
Yes.
Okay. And his friend turned out to be a serial killer?
Yeah. All right. So you were saying, so I was saying that they just want to go with a single timeline and movies and TV shows would be intertwined. Kind of like it was a while back where Generations, First Contact was all just part of the main prime timeline and there were no branches. Yeah. See, I think the problem is prequels. Prequels is what causes the problem.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not. The problem is they're not handing the torch off. The difference between TOS and TNG, TOS literally handed the torch figuratively and literally to TNG. The very first episode
and that's
of
fine.
TNG had McCoy in it.
Yeah.
And sporadically had original cast members in it.
The very first episode of DS9 had Picard in it.
Yeah, great. But so here's the problem. We got to the point where Picard is now, as
Jean-Luc Picard, if you weren't sure. captain.
It wasn't even that, because you can't even say his timeline never even merged with the Prime timeline with Chris Pine. What I'm saying is this: they merged those two times, the TOS timeline with the Kelvin timeline, by having the original Spock move over. Now they're just going to say, we're going to negate all of that. We just want everybody to be a big happy family. Then make a movie that has the Kelvin crew hand over to whatever your new crew is going to be. You want all new Trek? Great. But don't do a recast of main characters when the original characters that play the roles are clearly available to hand over the reins to, let's say, a new Enterprise or whatever. They don't want to do that. They literally want to pull a Sam Raimi and whoever else did the other original Spider-Man and just say, oh, we're going to start all over. So we did 3 movies, and now we're going to cut our losses, and we're going to tell the story all over again from the very beginning. Oh, why did we do that? Well, Batman did it, and they seem to follow along. But here's the difference.
I'm not following.
Those are comic book movies. Batman has 3 Batmen.
Are you saying...
You had Michael Keaton, you had George Clooney, you had...
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. Then you had...
Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck, and then the new dude.
Oh,
right? All of those
vampire dude.
Guy. Yeah, vampire
all
guy.
of these movies
Edward
start over
Scissorhands.
from the very beginning. None of them are a continuation. You are literally telling the exact same story with a different actor playing the same character.
Different interpretations, I guess.
Of the exact same movie. So all 3 Spider-Man movies all started out the same. Oh no, I got bit by a spider, blah, blah, blah. I lost Michael, blah, 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 blah. The only difference is Tom Holland moved forward at least a little bit and joined the Avengers and spread out into other movies. The other 2 did it. Now they want to do the exact same thing with Star Trek.
Yeah, but I'm calling your comparison trash because Star Trek is not a single character. Star Trek is a concept.
Star Trek is, okay, I almost guarantee you.
Batman is a single character. Yes, George Clooney got old. Val Kilmer got old. You know, whoever else got old. Then you do have to replace them and you kind of have to reboot.
No, you don't. You can carry over the story. They already did it in Star Trek.
How do you carry over the story when it's
my God,
the story is Batman?
Literally, Star Trek already did it.
Star Trek, yes, and that's what we want.
Take an ensemble.
No one's arguing with you.
Yeah, you just said no. I'm saying
comparing Star Trek to Batman is a bad comparison because Batman is a single character.
You're picking one nuance.
Are you saying you want this new Star Trek to have a new Kirk?
What I'm saying is this: take the Chris Pine, take the latest iteration that was successful. Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, all of them. And you know what? If you're not going to work with them anymore, then transition them off the ship, have them retire, do whatever, and bring in a new crew of the Enterprise.
Why you got to bring the trans community into this?
What are you talking about? Dude, you're picking a tree beyond. You're picking one tree out of an entire forest. I'm saying stop fucking up the forest and transition everyone over, not just say, "Oh, we're going to plant a new forest.
Or demonetize.
We're going to start over."
I like what Magic was saying.
I don't.
Bring in
Of course you
Pine,
don't.
Chris Pine from the Enterprise. Bring in a new crew, but say, hey, now we're tossing the baton to so-and-so character and say, instead of the voyages of the Enterprise, this is the voyages of the USS Constellation. There's
USS Yamamoto.
Or whatever. There's so many other starships out there. You know.
Ironically enough, you could even throw it back to Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Or actually, the search. Actually, it is. It's Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan, and the Search for Spock. Because at the
you want to reboot that?
No, but here's the thing. You know the classic saying, these are the voyages of the Star Trek. So that's how it originally goes from the original series.
Yeah.
But in Star Trek II, at the end, when Spock gives that speech, he says, these are the continuing voyages of the Starship Enterprise. And at the beginning of Star Trek 3, he says the exact same thing again. And then it goes back to these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. It never says, and that does not go back to saying continuing anymore. It just says these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
I want to see chat. Voyages. Chat, do you guys want a reboot? Do you want all new characters? Like, what would you guys in the chat like to see?
That's the thing.
I'm okay good with that. I'm good with all new characters. I don't know if I'm good with a reboot. I'm fine with a Kelvin handoff.
That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Hand it off. But they're not going to hand it off. That's the thing. Right. They're not going to hand it off. They're just going to say, here's a new Star Trek movie. And you're going to lose a bunch of people because you have literally decades of Star Trek media out there. And then you post this brand new shiny Star Trek. And you're not going to give any context of how it's tied to the last 50 years of Star Trek, 60 years of Star Trek.
I'll be honest, though. If they were going to do a handoff, I'd rather have Picard do the handoff.
Why?
I'd rather just have Picard do the handoff. Picard and Riker do a handoff to a new crew. I mean, Legacy would have been great, but it doesn't sound like Legacy is going to be the movie theme.
I would be okay with that if it's going to take place during whatever the start date is. If it's going to be a new one from taking over after Picard and Riker, yes. But if it's going to be a continuation of the Kelvin stardate timeline, and I don't mean like reality-wise, I mean literally the stardate is like 22 whatever, instead they're in the 23rd century instead of the 28th century. So yes, if it's going to take place after Picard, have Picard and Riker hand it off. If it's going to be in between Kirk and Picard, like, okay, what if it's about the Enterprise B or the Enterprise C?
Yeah, but see, that's a prequel then.
Karen in the chat.
It's a prequel that's never been shown, and there's literally 80 years between the end of Kirk and the beginning of Picard.
Karen in the chat says it could be Andorians or Tellarites or for all.
I would like to see more about Andorians. We kind of, after Enterprise, they kind of fell off. There's not a lot of Andorian activity. Let's see more Andorians. Let's see. Well, what's his name in Academy is half Tellarite. So they're going to have some Tellarite in Starfleet Academy.
Let's see more blue skins.
Or more Orions. I mean, just more aliens in general. It's too much human.
Yeah.
There's too much
bullshit.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Bullshit.
Puritans. No one's ever naked.
True.
Have you ever think about that? No one has ever been naked in Star Trek.
So
James Caserta in the chat says a recreation doesn't need any connection to TOS. I mean, I think a recreation, as long as it's Star Trek at heart, boom, do it.
Has the title.
I don't want to recreate. No, dude.
I mean, a recreation of
what?
Just
what are you going to recreate?
A new crew and a new ship.
Yeah, that's okay. A new crew and a new ship of when? A recreation would be you got to tell the origin story again.
I still think it needs to pick up from the post-Picard timeline.
Then that's not a recreation. That's a continuing story. That's not a recreation. You ain't recreating shit. You're just creating a new continuing story. A recreation.
My problem with prequels is you're boxed in.
Well, the problem with a recreation is you're retelling the exact same story that's now been told 4 times.
But maybe, I don't know if James means a reboot.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I'm thinking he can talk.
Yeah, James, you need to clarify. You need to clarify.
James, you're getting called out.
Creating a new timeline from the origin of Kirk into the Academy, or are you talking about a continuation after Picard?
Instead of talking about
continuation.
Instead of talking about the Enterprise or talking about the Constellation. So it's all...
Or... I'm
or
okay
the Intrepid
with,
or
a continuation after Kirk leaves.
Wait, after Kirk and before Picard?
But that would be
After
TOS,
Kirk,
wouldn't it?
Because look at it, think about it. Generations, Kirk is not a captain, and he hasn't been a captain in a very long time.
I just feel like
even then, at the beginning, he's dead. The Enterprise is still there. Scotty is still there. McCoy is still there. Spock is still there. All the crew is still there. Kirk is the only one that's not. So tell the story of what happened on the Enterprise after Kirk died or is presumed dead. Go from there. Because you had the female captain. Who we see in
New Mission. He's right. That's what we were talking about. James clarified.
There you go.
New mission, new crew, new ship.
I'm with you.
Boom.
Then that's fine. As long as if you say it's a new ship and it's not the Enterprise, I'm okay with that. Yes, Garrett took over.
Not so much a new ship, but a different ship.
I mean, that would be new. New ship would be great.
Yeah.
I want to see a ship with transphasic torpedoes. I want to see a ship with a blade of armor. I want to see a badass ship.
You want the Defiant. That's what you're saying. Yo.
A cloaking ship like the Voyager. Future Voyager with cloaking.
Magic's coming.
I got one. It's going.
It's coming. Here
End
it
of
comes.
a card. They go back to the museum. Someone pulls out the Defiant. Oh shit! Blade of armor. Got it. Transphasic. Got
there
it.
You go.
Booyah.
Spore drive. Got it.
Mic drop.
No.
There you go.
What about spore drive? Would you put a spore drive in it?
It sounds so.
With a new crew, old ship, same name, but you also had Worf there, so you do have the ability to.
Wait. I got a better one. I just topped what you just said. I'm about to top it.
Top it. Let's hear it.
A band of pirates steals a Defiant after those upgrades.
Oh.
The Maquis or the Changelings?
Maybe not. Oh, Changeling pirates. Oh, snap.
That's
wow.
Dude, that's the final episode of Picard.
Oh, look at this. Crewman Sherry. Our sponsor tonight is Crewman Sherry, and PVG is tapping into the cutwater provided by Crewman Sherry. We're almost, hey, listen up, everybody, and I want to thank you guys. We're almost at 500 subscribers. Pretty soon, we will have a little bit of some kind of enhanced functionality in YouTube.
He just totally killed the fire.
Wow, what was that noise?
There's a little burp.
But yeah, so we'll be able to take, so our sponsor is Crewman Sherry for this episode. She was able to drop off a case of Cutwater and some other beverages for us. But that's only because she's a neighbor. She can just come and drop it off. But pretty soon, once we have 500 subscribers, I think we'll be able to take some sponsorships through YouTube.
Crewman Sherry, I wish you were either in the chair next to me or on the couch.
Damn.
It would be.
I need to get some fans.
Oh my goodness!
You poured out the fire that we were working up. Now it's nothing but smoke.
You just changed the vibe. Now I got to change the content rating.
You killed the vibe, man. This is Crewman Karen. No disrespect, but yeah, we just killed the entire vibe that we worked up with new movie ideas, just to give y'all props. Yeah. I'm just saying, bad timing.
All right, so back to, but I do sincerely appreciate everybody tuning in, subscribing. I would like to see new crew for sure.
I want at least one old head there. I need one person. You know what? Bring back because he's old as shit in real life, and I don't want to see that I don't want to see that CGI.
Shatner?
No.
The Shats?
The EMH. The EMH is the only logical person.
Yeah, he's looking a little dumpy in the Academy
that could
trailers.
still be alive, other than Seven. Yeah, he's really the only one that could still be alive and actable. Like Worf can still act. He's a Klingon. He's got enough makeup where you can keep him still looking young.
Yeah.
You can't do that with Picard. You can't do that with Riker. You can kind of do that with Seven because she has prosthetics and she's not doing her hair in a bun, so you can dress that up. But really everyone else, other than Wesley, you can't.
I mean, Wesley would be the only one of a decent age, because if you think about TNG,
Wesley
DS9, Voyager,
Defiant,
you're talking 30 years. What about Jake Sisko? I mean, he's probably 40.
Jake again didn't want to be part of Starfleet. He wanted.
What about Jack? Jack Crusher.
Jack could.
I mean, that's new. That's new stuff.
That's legacy.
Legacy. Yeah.
So if you do that, then you're going with the whole 7 of 9,
right.
with the Jack and.
You're not going with all new.
That's not all new. You're tying in. Which, like I said, if you want to bring them in at the beginning and be like, hey, you know what, Worf, you're the only one that knows these old systems from the Defiant. We need you to go head up. You know what? Bring over Worf and Raffi onto the Defiant, and then have a whole new crew. And that series would be Star Trek Defiant.
I say Worf for sure.
I like that. Star Trek Defiant. That sounds good, don't it? As a title?
The Defiant, man, but Defiant would be too old. It would be like the Defiant K by now.
No, what I'm saying is, if you carry it over from Star Trek Picard, where all of the new ships were infected, the Defiant and the Enterprise were the only ones that didn't get infected. Everything in the museum didn't get infected. So Enterprise C is just too old. It can't handle it. It was old even at the show. The Defiant was overpowered. It nearly blew itself up, fucking people up.
It was like a
Volkswagen with a V8. To deal with newer technology. Right. It was like 100 years ahead of the game. So yes, you could bring in the old mothballed Defiant, and it would be able to handle new technology. You could give it some upgrades to your blade of armor. You could give it actual functioning cloak device, not the one that you jack from the Klingons, from way back from the DS9 days. Mm-hmm. You could bring that in, and it would not be susceptible to the changeling Borg infection. And but in order to do that, no one knows how to use those. That's like no one knows how to use an H or a reel-to-reel player right now, except people that use reel-to-reel players.
It's true. Crewman Karen made a comment about Vulcans have a long life, and it got me thinking, would we be interested in maybe like some type of one episode, like a short mini series on what happened to Paul after Enterprise?
Paul, I knew you were going there. Hell yeah!
I think we could do
a long-haired version of T'Pol.
Yeah,
I think.
Hell yeah!
Paramount, if you really want to make a success out of this, and again, you would use these things. Marvel, when the Marvel arc, the Avengers arc started, you had Marvel one-shots that were these 30-minute episodes.
Or less.
You could do that with Star Trek. And you could, like I said, do a recap. Whatever happened to T'Pol? Whatever happened to Hoshi?
Me too.
I'd like to know about Hoshi.
Whatever happened to not Archer, the
Malcolm?
kid, the boomer?
Oh. I don't know. What happened to Archer's dog?
Scotty transported him.
Yeah, and he never came back, somewhere. Didn't he? Yeah.
Oh. You remember when we started podcasting back in February? You joined us probably in March or maybe sometime around then. I started watching Enterprise. I had never watched all the way through Enterprise. I had just watched an episode here and there. I did not like Hoshi at all. And honestly, I still don't.
Hatred.
I still don't like Hoshi.
That's some Asian on Asian hatred.
Yeah, what's up with that? Blood?
Hoshi died on the planet with Thanos. Because I almost thought, I was thinking maybe I want to see what happened to Hoshi. Because Mirror Hoshi was pretty hot. Mirror Hoshi, Mirror T'Pol.
Yeah.
Why they got to be hot in the mirror? Why couldn't they be hot in the
the same reason why no one's ever naked in the regular universe. But
Spock
I'm sure if you did a movie about the mirror universe, there'd be some naked scenes in there. But
so what are you saying? Hey, Paramount Plus is TVMA allowable.
They're not going to do it. They're too scared. The people the powers that be are too scared.
Maybe Starfleet Academy will change that. Maybe there'll be a nip slip or something. Maybe there'll be a little bit of pigmented skin at the bottom of a tank top.
If they show it, it's going to be to the extreme. It's going to be same gender on gender nakedness, and you're not going to be able to tell any anatomy parts because they're aliens, but it's two genders.
It'll look like a horn to us instead of a penis or something.
No,
wait. I'm reading Karen's comment again. Hoshi died on the planet with Thanos Shakespeare dude. Oh, kind of like that all-powerful being. I remember.
Yes.
Hoshi died? I don't remember that.
I didn't know that.
No, she didn't die.
Come on, Karen, you confusing me now. James says Trek was a rescue mission out of the galaxy for the first time. Speak on that.
What?
Unless you're talking about, the first episode of Enterprise where they gotta take the nearly dead Klingon back to the homeworld.
I think that was maybe the original intent. Is Trek, Trek would just be, well, I guess it was an exploration.
I think the original season of Discovery was originally supposed to be about the Klingons and purely the Klingons and not Discovery. I think Star Trek Discovery was initially meant to be Star Trek Klingons, or I don't know what you would call it, but I think the Federation was supposed to be very minimally involved, and it was going to be like one of those Klingons are sitting in a deep cover operative, and it was going to be all about the infighting on the Klingon homeworld.
Kronos. How's this Cutwater, by the way?
It's good. After first sip.
I am a Crewman Sherry. Thank you for the Cutwater.
Let's see his facial.
I think Sherry just does this to get us to act stupid. She's like, let's see how stupid they'll act if I give them a pack of Cutwaters.
How is it?
Damn. It reminds me of El Indio.
I got no audio. What?
Oh, come on, man. See, this is the technical problems that I'm talking about.
I
haven't used my Stream Deck in a while. So.
Karen says, in A Mirror Darkly, should I read it in my head first or should I just read it out loud? In A Mirror Darkly, two-parter of Enterprise revealed a non-canonical tragic fate where she and her husband died on Tarsus 4 in 2246, executed by Governor Kodos during a food shortage. I don't remember that, but I do remember A Mirror Darkly because that's where you had Hot T'Pol and Hot Hoshi. And you had the USS, was it the Defiant? You had like an old Defiant, right? Oh, hell.
You're echoing.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness.
Are those coming through?
No, that's what you call a fat finger. I meant to push the mute button, but I pushed the echo.
Echo.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't think those are coming through for you.
That was so weird.
Oh no, I got PVG on buttons. I do like. I really like the Mirror Darkly. I like the DS9 Mirror Universe episodes. Cause didn't Cisco hook up with Dax?
Dude, you have some issues.
Oh, what happened?
You need to stop drinking.
I just had one twisted tea so far.
As you take another sip out of some cut water.
And the night is young.
But I barely took a sip out of cut water.
You fall asleep in a strip club. We know how alcohol works.
Well, I'm not going to fall asleep.
I never heard this.
I mean, I might get us canceled, but I'm not going to fall asleep.
What?
All right. Let's talk about the thumbnail that you didn't like because you said Tom Holland's arms look too skinny.
Like a little baby
Oh,
bird.
Tommy.
Honest question, though. In today's world of the Gen Zers who say things like 6, 7, and skibbity toilet, if Star Trek wants to survive, can the old heads keep it alive? Or do we need a young superstar like a Tom Holland to come in and do a Star Trek movie? Oh, you're muted, dude. I see your lips moving, even with the bells.
I hear a dog, do you?
Yeah, that's Pony. He's barking at somebody.
What? Jimmy fell in the well.
Mgyx is muted.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I had to uncheck something. I was trying to get my stream deck to go through at the same time, but yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Man, this cut water is a little stiff.
You need tutelage.
It's good.
Go ahead and just. Oh, somebody say it.
All right, hold on.
Hold on. Somebody say it first. Say it. Say the words. Starts with an S.
What's up?
That doesn't start with an S.
There's an S in it.
It ends with an S.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, damn.
Don't mix it.
There you go. Thank you, Karen.
Section 311.
Catch up.
Section 30. I think she meant section 31, but she might have got a little keyboard happy.
They need tutelage.
Question.
You can't just throw Tom Holland in there with no kind of background. You got to hand off.
Tom Holland could be like just right out of the academy.
Great. You could have Jack Crusher hand it off to him. You need a new crew, but you need some. You can't go. You're going straight from your dad to your younger brother.
No, but what I'm saying is, does Star Trek need at least one superstar? They've never needed it before. Think about Star Trek's history. I mean, Chris Pine.
No.
Pine was. He was almost a superstar. He was a famous dude. I would call him an A-lister.
Yeah, but you didn't need him. You could have killed.
But do they need him now? Do they need somebody now that's big?
No, they don't. No, they don't need you don't need a single one person to carry the show, because that was the whole point. If you have one single person that carries the show, if that one single person dies tragically, that means you've killed your show. You have an ensemble cast, you can carry on.
Yeah, but the Marvel Cinematic Universe came back to life when Robert Downey Jr. became Iron Man.
Did he?
Yeah.
Can you think of any other movie before that?
No.
Do you think he maybe started
like
the process?
10 years ago. Blade was 10 years prior.
You had the Hulk.
Yeah, but that Hulk didn't carry anything. That Hulk didn't start the vibe.
The Hulk was the origin story.
Which Hulk, though? There's two Hulks. There was the Eric Bana, and there was the Ed McMahon, or whatever his name was.
It's the same Hulk.
No, I know it's the Hulk, but
no.
So
what
Robert
I'm saying
Downey,
is the character.
Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark.
Started out with Ed Norton, then you went to Eric Bana, and then you finished off with Mark.
What I call him, Ed McMahon.
But
Star Search
character. Things that happened to the first ones carried over to the Hulk later in the movies, like the scar he has in his chest. But what I'm saying is,
but I'm saying character-wise
was the first. Everyone else
RDJ.
Everyone else was the opening act for RDJ. RDJ was the first headliner. Then it brought in everyone else, like Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, all these other characters. It became an ensemble because
does Star Trek need that? Does Star Trek need to follow that formula? It worked for Marvel. Does Star Trek need to try it? No,
because they're not. It works for Marvel because Marvel hands off.
Well, Marvel is character based. Star Trek is not.
No, it's not. Marvel is ensemble based. It hands off.
Right, but there's big
they didn't
characters.
Recast him. No,
there's big characters.
Black Panther did not get recast. It handed off. RDJ did not get recast. It was handed off.
To who?
Everyone that's no longer there gets handed off.
But I'm talking about when they made it to their peak, like
right. But that's why the Marvel formula works is because of the handoff. Those two things go hand in hand. Star Trek just wants to do one thing but not the other. If you do one thing but not the other, it doesn't work. It's a symbiotic relationship. You gotta hand off so that way you can have name brand characters.
But here's what I'm trying to say.
What's going to happen is people are going to get invested like they did with Game of Thrones, and then every week they're going to kill off the main character that everyone fell in love with.
Here's what I'm trying to say.
A new guy says, "I'm the new main character. I'm the new hero." And the next movie, I'm dead.
In 2014, or whenever Marvel kind of did a reboot of itself.
2009.
Okay. You had RDJ, and then shortly after you had Thor, Chris Evans, Captain America. And these were not big superstars at the time, right? These were... Chris Evans wasn't a superstar. Chris Hemsworth wasn't a superstar. But they became superstars.
Chris Hemsworth, but Chris
Evans wasn't.
Chris Evans was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
not before Captain America.
He wasn't at Captain Levels America, but he was an A-list actor.
Not before. Still. No, he wasn't. He wasn't known yet.
That is. Oh my! What are you talking about, dude?
Chris Evans? Who knew Chris?
Hold on. Why do you think?
Look up IMDb. Chris Evans. He had nothing before Captain America.
Deadpool versus Wolverine.
What?
Why do you think?
Chris Evans wasn't. No. If anything, maybe Fantastic Four. Get out of here,
dude. Why do you think he got? That's why he's in a cameo in that movie.
In what movie?
Oh my God! You literally just said Chris Evans was not well known, and
before he played Captain America, he wasn't well known.
You just said Fantastic Four,
right? Because he was Johnny Storm.
Not another teen movie. A bunch of other A-list comedies
that were out big.
Before. Oh my God!
He was a B-lister. He was a B name.
No.
He was B.
That's your perspective.
All right.
You like skinny girls with no ass and titties.
By the way, thank you guys for watching. I want to let's
split it to the chat. Chat. What do you think Chris Evans was a well-known actor before he took on the role of Captain America?
My answer is no, but let's see what the chat has to say. Yeah. Karen says Marvel had Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher. Yes. See, and those were not big name actors before they took on those Marvel roles.
I'm trying to comprehend the second comment.
The hired James says the hired guns are gonna proceed, or at least should, as if TOS doesn't exist at all. So a remake.
Yeah, that I don't.
I don't know if they're going to do a remake. I think they will keep the continuity of TOS, but I think they're just going to say, you know what? This is a whole different crew, kind of what Lower Decks did, and just come out with the Cerritos, a whole new crew.
I'm okay with that. I prefer them to do
I kind of want that. I want a whole new crew.
I want a whole new ship. But if you give me the Enterprise with a whole new crew and don't tell me how this crew of the Enterprise ties into the other crews of the Enterprise, you're just lazy as hell and you don't deserve to write Star Trek.
I think that's pretty much what James is saying. The hired guns are going to proceed, or at least should, as if TOS doesn't exist at all. But.
So he's saying a remake, yeah, but a remake means that you're going to retell the exact same story.
But no, not so much as a remake, but here's the Enterprise happening, and then here's another story happening, in the same era. Just something different.
Okay. We all agree to disagree.
And that's what's so good about this podcast.
Talk about those other podcasts that don't ever disagree.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really watch any other podcasts.
I mean,
there was another podcast that I was looking at because it's got this cute girl in it. And
well, do tell.
They didn't have a lot of views, but I thought that they were just too agreeable. It's like everything everybody says, they just all agree with each other. It's like, that ain't real.
The one podcast that I watch that is Star Trek related is nowhere near our type of show. It's basically a single point of view discussion.
It's like a hive mind.
Yeah.
Whereas I've seen other shows where you're talking about, and it's like, dude, you can't. Why are you guys even doing a show? Yeah, you're not disagreeing on anything. You're literally like, I like apples. I like apples too. Apples are great. I know, right? They're so great. Yay, apples.
I like red apples, but green apples are good too. Yeah,
Karen awesome. Likes Sci-Fi Savage. We like Sci-Fi Savage a lot, actually.
Let's make some apple pie.
I watch and I participate on her show as a viewer, but her show is not remotely like ours. It's not a discussion with the times it has been a discussion. It's usually a pre-recorded show that I've seen, but it's not like ours where it's a live show and we have live comments coming in. She does have live comments coming in, but even then, it's not like it's very school driven. Like, this is the lesson for today. We're not going to delve into topics. Like, we literally just went on a 20-minute topic about a possible Star Trek movie that we don't even know if it's even going to exist or not, or about Chris Pine versus Chris Evans being an A-list actor or not. Obviously, he got put in a movie. He's making more money than you. So, but
is he, though?
That's not her kind of show.
PVG makes a lot of money. Actually, he's a certified forklift driver.
Oh yeah, booyah!
I thought you were going to say he's a certified Zamboni driver.
No. Probably.
I wish.
But yeah, so a lot of the other shows that I other shows I watch are not like our shows.
Your wife's gonna chime in like she did last week.
Said what? Like forklifts? You guys don't even own a forklift.
10 minutes before the episode ended, your wife chimes in like, "What are you guys talking about?"
I thought you were taking out the trash.
Where are you?
You've been gone for an hour and a half.
I thought you were taking out the trash.
That's pretty funny, actually. I did mention this earlier, but this is our 40th episode.
Sherry,
so everybody take a sip. It's our 40th episode.
Amen.
We are one of the newer Star Trek podcasts. I look at other Star Trek podcasts. I don't necessarily watch them, but I think everybody's doing a good thing. But they've been around for so long. Some of these Star Trek podcasts have been around for years. We're not even 1 year old yet. So we're on episode 40 and we've never missed a week. We've been every week since February. You know, so by next February, we should hit our 52nd episode, assuming we don't take any weeks off. But we've been here every Sunday since February. Damn, that's commitment.
Yeah. I missed one weekend.
Well, you're not committed then.
Yeah, we need to talk about that after the end of the show. Just go ahead and
Need to do some disciplinary action.
Shit.
But you know, we as you know, we don't agree with each other on everything. I mean, PVG agrees with Mgyx a lot, but I don't agree with people, and they don't agree
Tom
with
definitely
me.
does not agree with me.
Hey, can I say something?
No.
Earlier in the week, I'm on Facebook. And
Oh hell!
You
That's
did
for
what
old
on
people, you
Facebook?
know. By the way,
I know. It's because I am
What
old.
did you do on
believe it or not.
Facebook?
I was on Facebook,
Okay.
and I got a friend request from a gal named Mary E. Rice. And Mary E. Rice, she was the young T'Pring in the TOS series.
wow! Look at you.
So
Okay.
I just earlier in this podcast, I messaged her and saying, "Hey, we're on live. You know, it'd be an honor if you were to come on the live chat. You know."
And she
And
said, "Hell
tell
no."
her, no, she hasn't responded. You know, she's in California, and you know,
And what does that have to do with anything?
but
Mgyx
wouldn't
is
it be
in
cool
California.
if she came on? Oh, look, there she is. No, I made you look.
I did look actually.
See,
I did, because I thought for once you might not be full of shit.
By the way, you know, for
But
those
I
who
think
don't know, PVG is a big cosplay. You know, he's a big cosplayer
I don't have the
fanatic.
nerd
I'm just
alert.
silly. I'm just silly like that.
PVG actually owns a Knight Rider.
No, it's a Knight Industries 2000. It's a
Well, yeah. He doesn't own Michael Knight.
it's a rep-
he owns a Pontiac Firebird with the
it's a replica
lights that
of,
go-
of Kit.
So I got a question for you. I was going to message you the other day. Would you rather have that or a real life replica of the Mach 5?
Kit.
Probably Kit.
Gotta have Kit.
Kit has air conditioning, even though you probably don't need it in the Mach 5. I did have, there was a car show. It was called The World of Wheels in St. Louis, Missouri. And in the year 2000, I had my Kit in one end of the showroom. And on the other end was the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. It was a replica, of course. But in the middle, there was a Mach 5. And I thought,
Hold on, I gotta
man,
finish some block. I gotta finish blocking you on all my feeds.
Nice.
but
Oh, so what
It
I
was
was saying
neat.
is this is our 40th episode.
Man, we're talking about the Mach 5 and Kit.
yeah,
What you talking about?
the General Lee.
I don't know, but I'm just saying thank you guys for your support, you know, and keeping us going. YouTube is kind of weird. Some of our episodes have gotten a lot of views and some just get a few views, but I blame that on YouTube because I don't understand YouTube's algorithm.
Holy crap. I just had the most awesome AI generated Star Trek show idea come into my head. The cast
Spit.
of Dukes of Hazzard on the Enterprise. Crewing the Enterprise.
Well, you already had that. It's called Enterprise. I mean, wasn't Tucker one of the Bowen?
No. Shut your hole. Wang Chung. No. You
Wang
literally
Chung?
you literally take Bo and Luke Duke, Daisy Duke, Roscoe Pico Train. You take the entire cast of
What about Boss Hogg?
Boss Hogg's in there too. Cooter,
Uncle Jesse?
engineer.
Uncle Jesse?
Uncle Jesse's in there as well. Uncle Jesse would probably be the McCoy. Like I'm literally like this just popped in my head. I'm like, how would I put them? Like Bo Duke would be Kirk. Luke Duke would have to be the number one. Would probably be.
Could they do a crossover with BJ McKay and his best friend Bear?
No.
Oh,
a guy in this monkey just doesn't do it. It's kind of.
Yeah, but you could do the cast of Dukes of Hazzard on Star Trek.
Let me read a little bit of this article from Deadline. We have kind of talked about this. This is the new Star Trek movie that's been announced. There's no timeline. There's like no date or anything, but it just says, this is from Deadline. So Deadline kind of broke the story. After breathing new life into high-profile IP like the Spider-Man franchise and Dungeons & Dragons, Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly are looking to boldly go where no directors have gone before with a popular franchise. Sources tell Deadline that the duo are coming on to write, produce, and are attached to direct a new original Star Trek film for Paramount. They will produce under their Gold Day banner. As far as the details go, they're kept under wraps for now, but sources say Goldstein and Daly's film is a completely new take on the Star Trek universe and not connected to any previous or current television series, movie, or prior movie development projects. That pitch falls in line with Skydance founder David Ellison's recent comments on an earnings call where he said the next Star Trek film would not be a sequel in the Chris Pine-led series, but something different with new actors. So there you go, from Deadline.
Wow. Jonathan,
I'm not going to hold my breath.
Well, Jonathan and John, if you need any help, let us know.
Don't be stealing our ideas without some monetary cred.
I need, other than that Delta logo behind them, yeah, I need to see some of the credentials that they have for being able to come in and write and produce.
They did Spider-Man.
Star Trek. Anyone can do Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been around for X amount of years and has been restarted so many different times. And there's so many different IP name changes. That's why you have the Incredible Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, or Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. They're all Spider-Man, but they're just
the Electric Company Spider-Man.
I like James's comment. There is no need to tie it into anything.
I'm not saying to tie it into anything, but even if you don't tie it in, you know what? I can go ahead and say it. I'm in my 50s. These two dudes don't look like they know shit about Star Trek.
Here's my problem with not tying it into anything. Section 31, the movie that just came out earlier this year, wasn't tied into anything.
Yeah, that should not.
And that show was a
bomb,
just a bad fart.
Exactly.
So you do need to tie it into something. You need need a foundation
to an extent.
You need to take a test with no help on Star Trek. And if you can answer these fundamental questions, and if you pass that test, okay, I say
you need to sit in the chair, and if you can hang with us for 3 hours, then we'll see.
But if you can't answer some fundamental questions about Star Trek or anything else, you don't need to be writing something. That's literally somebody is writing something. It's like Jake Sisko. You're telling a story about an experience you've never had, and you expect people to believe you.
And Karen says that the Section 31 movie was tied into Giorgio. I mean, Giorgio was in the movie, but I don't feel like there was much of a tie-in besides that. Just a character. The movie itself was just weird. Section 31. That's not even worthy of taking a drink when we talk about the movie Section 31.
I'm only doing it because you're saying the words, and I've done my 3 drinks, so I think I'm caught up.
James, you and me are fishing on the side of the boat. Respect.
Like I said, I'm okay with them not tying it in. I'm just saying, hand it off.
Oh, shoot. I forgot all about this breaking news. This was a story that broke out earlier this week. the writers from old Star Trek, Enterprise and before, they don't like new Star Trek. Rick Berman and Brandon Braga don't like the way that the characters talk to each other in the new Star Trek.
All right, I agree. This itself, the article, that your first quote, I watched an episode of one of the newer Star Treks where people were saying things like, give me 5. You obviously did not watch that full episode, or you would understand the context of why Spock said, give me 5. He was teaching, or the other guy was teaching him about human euphemisms because he was a Vulcan fascinated by human euphemisms and history. And you were both tied to the entire Star Trek industry, and yet you didn't grasp that very simple concept that was explained like 3 times in the one episode.
Karen don't like Rick Berman.
I like Brandon.
A lot of people don't like him.
Brandon came in on Enterprise, and he did a hell of a job, on the 4th series or in the 4th season.
Look, I'm saying they can both go eat a bag of stuff.
I mean, it's no secret that there was some bad episodes of Strange New Worlds. There were bad episodes of Discovery. There was some bad writing.
Wait, did we watch?
The puppet episode is season 4 coming up.
Okay.
Man,
we may have something special for that.
They may need to cancel that episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, we may have something special for that. Can you? You know what? I might know someone who can make a costume.
Now
I can make it
happen.
Watch
you two do whatever you're gonna do.
No, hold on. All right, so we know that the Enterprise writers didn't like some of the new conversation pieces of new Star Trek, and by new Star Trek, I think they're talking about Discovery and Strange New Worlds. Do we fit? Let me ask you guys a question.
No, it's literally that phrase is from Strange New Worlds.
It's that phrase is, yeah. Yeah, we watched it. I mean, it was just a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was the wedding one. I think it was the wedding one.
It was kind of the weird one where the guy, Una Chin Riley, is infatuated with this short Vulcan.
Yes, and that's
little fella.
Not Peter.
It was the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes, Oswald.
Yes.
Yeah, that dude.
All right.
That the look that number 1 in Pike Cav right there is like they want to say, go eat a bag of
shit,
infantile things, infantile body parts.
All right. All right. So these guys, I think these guys are just speaking out now because they've announced a new Star Trek movie with new directors and writers, which means...
And they're not part of it.
Well, it means that Alex Kurtzman is not part of it. And maybe now they're able to speak out. I don't know. Maybe now they're not worried about hurting Alex Kurtzman's feelings anymore because he's not in charge.
Going on. Sipping on that haterade.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a quote. Let's take a quick
haterade.
Let's take a quick break to do a quote.
Never heard of that before. Haterade.
Here we go. Smelling salts, everyone.
Should we? That's another thing. Should we use that?
No.
So you use what? Smelling
unaffiliated
salt?
professional associate.
Oh,
from going around.
Hold on. I gotta.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right, listen to this.
All right, try playing it again.
Unaffiliated professional associate.
Oh my gosh! Did I missed it again? One more time.
Unaffiliated professional associate.
That's Crewman Patty, by the way.
Why is it framed like her top half does not match her bottom half? Like I expect them to at some point go like this, like just completely different motions. Like they're
what
two
do you
different
mean
people.
top half, bottom half?
Like the desk, the way the desk is set up, like I'm expecting her to do like I don't know some leg kicks while she's up top and just being all professional.
I'll have to ask her about that.
Is she not AI? Or?
Unaffiliated professional associate.
Wow.
Any clue on that one?
Got
No
nothing.
clue. It sounds like something that would have been said on Lower Deck.
Here's the answer.
You're not Starfleet?
Unaffiliated professional associate.
Got it.
Oh, hell
It's
no.
Booker. I know.
Emotional damage. You're not Starfleet?
Unaffiliated professional associate.
Got it.
Even Burnham is like, what? All right, ready for the next one?
All right, Dan.
All right, smelling salts.
Just kidding. We don't actually have a dungeon here.
I know who says that. That's Pike. I don't know who he's saying it to, though.
Magic, you got a counter offer?
Lower Decks.
Oop.
Just kidding. We don't actually have a dungeon here.
Just kidding. We don't actually have a dungeon here.
Just kidding. We don't actually have a dungeon here.
No.
No clue?
It's the dude from Discovery when they fall on the ice planet and they kind of
It is Discovery, but let's see who it really is.
Why, we send him to the dungeon, of course. Just kidding. We don't actually have a dungeon here. It's really more of an oubliette.
See, you should have left that other part.
Well, then that's too much for her to read.
It's more like an oubliette. That's like 5 extra words.
You wouldn't have got it still.
I would have got it. Would have definitely thrown off the oubliette part. I would be like, oh, that's not that dude.
All right. I believe you.
Why,
Who
we
was
send him to the
actually
dungeon,
in a
of course.
wheelchair because of some disease.
All right.
Who said it first?
Here's some more quotes. Let's go through these. We're just going to burn through these. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. It's got to be Stamets, right?
No. Chat, what do you think? I have my answer.
You give your answer then. You
Give an answer.
Buh.
All right. He's going B.
Buh.
Spock. Who says, let me tell you something about loyalty. It means giving up everything you believe in, even your life when the moment requires it.
Magic's your turn.
Oh, I meant to type Jadzia. Not Jadzia.
Magic, what do you think?
A man called Hawk.
All right. He says it to Worf, by the way. Who stated logic is the beginning of wisdom, not the end? Janeway, Spock, or Tuvok?
It's Tuvix.
Oh, that's
I'm thinking of Janeway.
Spock. From the undiscovered country.
Oh, my name is Jeff.
During a dispute about emotional judgment, who said you can use logic to justify almost anything? That's its power and its flaw.
Chat, what do you think? It's your turn.
Chad, don't think.
Chat? Bueller?
Oh, I'm going with Dax.
Wait, there's 2 Daxes on here, though.
I will see the right Dax when I see it.
A.
It's C.
Jadzia.
To Worf. The Klingon. Who declared risk is our business? That's what the starship's all about.
C.
Kirk unit.
Why would you say C?
I don't know.
Are you drunk?
Yes.
It's Kirk, man. The Kirk unit.
Son of
Kirk
Who
unit.
remarked, fear is the most dangerous enemy you will face and the one you must master. Who said that? Not just remarked it, but who said it?
Buh.
Oh, you're going Tuvok?
Yeah.
What about Scotty?
No. B.
Data.
Nope. Mgyx, what do you think? Chat?
I'm thinking someone said that while they were rerouting a tachyon, inverted tachyon emissions pulse.
It sounds like something a Vulcan would say.
Yeah, I was just like.
And Data doesn't have fear or emotion.
Karen says B.
Till later.
Tuvok.
Tuvok is right. Who insisted? I don't believe in the no-win scenario.
Kirk
That
unit.
is so hard. See, everybody's got that right.
I just watched that scene too.
Who said survival is insufficient while reflecting on the nature of culture and resilience in deep space? Oh, hint, hint. Deep space.
No idea. No, I would say A. Magic? Chat?
Well, this person 8-9.
Who told a colleague you sometimes you have to punch your way through?
I'm going to say A.
Burnham.
I had some ham this morning for breakfast.
Did you burn it?
No, went to 7 West buffet.
Man, look at you. You're out there,
know.
Mr. Moneybags.
No.
Going out to eat 3 times a day? Well, the answer is T'Pol.
What?
Long-haired T'Pol. No, just kidding. We wish.
Janeway. What?
Who stated there can be no justice, no peace, as long as laws are absolute?
Magic?
Pika.
Ah, he's going A. Oh, wait,
No,
no,
I
he's
did
going
it. I
C.
said Pika.
Who you going?
PK.
I'm going to go A.
Picard? Picard says it in the episode Justice.
That was a lucky guess.
Good. Oh, that was quick. Wow, I thought I had at least 10 questions there. Hold on, let me fix my shirt and then I'm going to switch to our wide camera view.
Oh, my.
Here we are. Check us out, everybody.
Oh,
you're
I
afraid
got
of the
pants
jet?
on. I got pants on.
We're doing the widescreen shot. Nobody likes this shot, though, so we switch here. Our viewers complained. Karen, you were right. James, I think you were not right. I don't know if any of the answers were Janeway. But we do like Jane. Do we like Janeway?
Kind of, sort of.
She's top 10 captains.
Yeah,
she's top 10. Right? Top 10?
For Janeway?
Yeah.
There's
Where
only
would you
been like 10.
where would you rank her?
If she's in the top 10, she's number 10. Because there's only like 10 captains.
I'll be right
Damn,
back.
you're putting her at what?
I'll be right back.
Did you hit the BRB button?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Nothing happening.
Ah,
I can't get no power.
what the hell? It's not working?
No. I'll be right back.
Invert
Ah,
your tachyon beams.
The other screen?
He's got to go check the dilithium crystals.
No.
Give me a White Russian Cutwater.
Get him a water. Just a water.
A hot tea, Earl Grey.
So there was a book, it was a Star Trek trivia book that Sci-Fi Savage had the other day. I thought that would be pretty interesting piece of equipment that PBG may want to invest in. It's like a trivia book from all the series. where it's kind of like trivia, like the game trivia, but they're ranked in difficulty as well, so you can go through them. But I thought PVG would be interested in that. I thought he was in the show, but I got out of 60 available points, I got like 58.
That's a game?
No, well, it can be. She just turned it into a trivia. Like she went through each series and asked like random trivia questions, and it's like, oh, if you know the answer, put this in the chat, and then you just add up the points at the end. It's kind of like with those put a finger down type things.
I was gonna ask this question, and I know we joked about it watching Lower Decks, I think last week or the week before. The most important character in the Star Trek universe, or maybe they framed it as the most important character in Starfleet. Who would you say, if you took a look at all of the Star Trek universe as a whole, any timeline, TOS, Prime, Kelvin, Discovery, Strange New Worlds, Picard, who would you say is the most important character? Karen is already throwing out Spock. Spock is hella important, to say what the kids would say.
I can't say any of them are more important than the others. It's an ensemble cast.
So you don't think that one person stands out?
Other. Like I said, you lost Chekhov and they moved on.
I know, but Chekhov was not going to be in the top 10 anyway, though.
You lost. Why not?
I don't think Chekhov was important enough.
He played a huge part in the Wrath of Khan.
No.
And the Search for Spock.
But not in the whole Star Trek universe.
He does. You just don't realize it. You see them, and that's the thing. That's kind of the benefit of Star Trek, is you can see yourself in various characters. So what you see as important to you may
you
not
see yourself
be as important
as damn, you grabbing a double?
No.
Obviously you are. You have two in your hand.
Double fist.
Now you're reading it to make sure it's right. Yes.
Damn, I'm going with another Cutwater. Going with a second Cutwater in one night is very risky.
You obviously don't work tomorrow.
Don't be trying to do... No, I got to work. I was going to say, don't be trying to do no gay stuff.
Yeah, it's ensemble.
But still, so you're saying there's no single character that's more important.
You can have so many different characters die off.
Hey, put your headphones on. Hold on. What are you doing? Unless you bring in some strippers here, you don't need to be texting nobody.
No, it's I'll tell you.
It was not important.
An emergency.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe.
Man, there ain't no emergency. What's the emergency? Tell the viewers want to know, what's the emergency? And Karen, I would say Spock is top 3.
What's the emergency? Read it.
My son is going to Greenville University on his
Today?
roommate. Yeah.
His roommate wants to be gay.
No, his roommate from last year, his mom messaged my wife.
He's going to hook up with his mom?
Said that he's been sick with like a migraine and can't keep any food down.
That ain't important. Wait, your son or his roommate?
His roommate.
Oh, hell no, that ain't important.
So
that is the least important thing going on in the world.
He's a great kid, and I said,
That's
"Hey,
great.
keep me in the loop."
Go to the nurse.
Yeah, well,
Campus nurse.
You know these.
Dial 411. Campus nurse. There you go.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're either gonna man up and go to urgent care, or you're gonna man up and go to your health center at your university.
Oh, JVG in the chat.
It's a kid.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but it's not your sick kid.
Hey,
I know, but it is in a way.
Hey, roommate. Here's my advice to you. I'm gonna tell you the cure. I'm gonna tell you the cure for almost any kind of sickness. Maruchan noodles.
This kid is in Greenville, Illinois, and his parents are in Louisiana.
Maruchan.
So we're closer and we can do things faster than his parents.
You know what else is good though? Is he straight or is he gay?
He's straight.
All right. If he's straight,
he's very smart and
have a girl run her fingers through his hair. That'll help.
On the dean's list.
Does he have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Does he know where the aid station is?
How can you be sick if you have a girlfriend?
In Magic, he's a black guy.
Then We're not talking about. Hold on. Stop.
Why he gotta be black?
Stop. We're not talking about this anymore because this makes no sense.
I know.
Back to Star Trek.
But still, ramen noodles.
Amen, brother.
Nobody cares.
All right.
What were we talking about?
That's true. Nobody does care, by the way.
JVG, keep me in the loop, please.
Keep them in the loop, but
all right,
nobody outside of that cares.
I'm gonna do this. What is the distance between you and him right now? Miles.
45 minutes.
How many miles? Because minutes is speculative.
An hour.
No,
oh my God,
miles.
how many miles?
45. I don't know. Hold on.
Because Mgyx can travel.
Hold on. Hey Siri, how far is it from my location to Greenville, Illinois? God, what's it say? 35 miles.
35 miles.
Yeah.
35 miles. It takes
just go get them. Just go bring them.
41 minutes.
Bring them some noodles.
Are you driving backwards in time?
No, but the faster I go, the less time it is.
All right.
To prove Einstein's theory.
All right, never mind. Oh shit! Almost pulled. All right. What are we talking about? We're talking about something with Star Trek.
I think it was Star Trek.
Yeah, we were talking about
the captain.
Sherry, thank you for that.
The timeline.
That really.
I'm about to crack open another cat water.
I thought we were talking about the captains. Because you asked me where would I put Janeway. Yeah. Oh, no.
All right, hold on.
You said,
keep going. Keep talking.
You said, who's the most important person? And I said, there isn't one single person that's more important than the other because every series has lost someone and the series kept going.
I concur
if someone was that important, then when that person died, the show would have ended. The show would have died off because of crappy ratings. No one watched it. That's all I was saying. You don't need a Tom Holland in a Star Trek. Unless you're going to put the Avengers cast in there. I would rather see some new actors that have not made their big breaks, kind of like the original one did. Cast them in the show.
Yeah, but the problem is if you look at like the 2025 and 2024 box office, movies aren't doing that well unless they have big stars.
We're talking about Star Trek. You're talking about starting over.
I know, but do you think not having a superstar, do you think people are going to watch a movie that doesn't have a superstar?
I think if they had the word Star Trek, it would help.
I don't know. Because you want to get a new audience too, right? I mean, we're the old heads. We're going to go watch it.
So this is what I was talking about.
Hold on.
You can't have one without the other. Never mind. He's going to ignore me. He's going to forget what we talked about as soon as he comes back.
Yes.
So I don't really meet her. Huh?
He has to go poo-poo.
No, he's going to water the rocks.
Yeah, he's going to water the rocks.
Yeah. All right. Well, since he's gone, does the kid not know how to get to the aid station?
He does, but I just feel I want to be as helpful as I can. Yeah,
Your helpfulness is this.
I believe she's a single mom, and
that's irrelevant. What I'm saying is this: as a child whose friends' parents are more apparent to them than my own, be straight up with them. Be firm. Take your ass to the aid station and go see a nurse and get it diagnosed. Because no matter what you say, what your wife says, what anyone else says, is relevant until it gets diagnosed by a professional. And
I agree.
Coddling them and be like, "Oh, we want to take
No,
care of the
no.
baby."
I agree 200%. But if that was my son that was somewhere that I wasn't readily available, I would hope that someone else would be there to help
walk
him out.
To the aid station.
Yeah, whatever.
So you said it's 45 minutes away, so you would rather him wait for you to drive an hour?
No.
Get there.
No. It's not that. It's just that, hey, now that I know, if there's anything I can do, I will.
Right, but that doesn't mean it's an emergency. You need to get it, because what are they going to say? Like, yeah, he's got valley fever and he's currently in the contagious stage for the next 21 days. You can't go see him.
No, I'm sure they would have done something by now.
No, because it takes 2 weeks to be diagnosed for it.
I don't even know what valley fever is, but
I'm Let me tell you about valley fever. It is a prehistoric fungi that is buried in the dirt where there's large, history of dinosaurs being in the area. So like if you ever lived in Arizona or if you got natural mining places where there's natural oil, means dinosaurs have been compressed there, or if you're on like these known traveling routes, when their bodies died and they ate a lot of vegetables, there's a fungus that grows. It's in the dirt. Most people in Arizona, California, and a couple other southern states already have it. It's like the zombie virus. You don't know you have it until you die and you become a zombie. You don't have to be bitten. You could literally get shot in the head and you become a zombie. That's what valley fever is. You have it until it gets exposed. That's what landed me in the hospital for 3 months.
It's not so much valley fever or leprosy or whatever. It's like what Crewman Cherry says.
That's why I'm telling you. You said he has a constant headache and he can't keep food down.
Right, but
that's what led me to the hospital.
It's what Crewman Cherry says. I want to be on standby in case I can be any help to the family. That's it.
I understand that.
And then James, I'm going to leave, and I can't read the rest of it.
Get some noodles.
Oh, cool.
Hey, don't forget, get some green onions and some sriracha. Sriracha goes a long way. You ain't gotta flood it in there. But green onions, definitely. Oh man, that is definitely a glow up for any bowl of noodles. Is green onions.
Magic knows.
Oh hell yeah!
Tell him about your Camp 8.
Camp 8. Well, you have to order Camp 8, but
Good stuff.
I don't use the seasoning packets for noodles anymore. And apparently they've changed how noodles are made. Like it doesn't have the same texture anymore for Maruchan or Top Ramen. The only one that I've seen that stays consistent from like when I was a kid is the cup of noodles. But the regular bag noodles, the ones you can get for like 10 cents, there's something changed about how the noodles are made and dried that they just don't stay consistent like they used to. But yeah, anyway.
10 cents is the price of the 90s.
Yeah, now the lowest I've seen them is 17 cents at Wenco. But like Fry's, Safeway, other places, that's usually about a quarter.
I got some Korean barbecue noodles from Walmart. It was like a cup of soup kind of thing. Gosh, that smell was awesome.
But now I've actually found that the Dollar Trees, they have the yakisoba bowls that Walmart and a lot of the other places have as well. I'm starting to like those more than I like Maruchan or Top Ramen.
James is gonna go get some noodles. He says,
"Get to the reactor."
James.
All right.
Where were we?
Well, we're gonna wrap because it's been 90 minutes. We're trying to keep it at about 90 minutes.
No, we're not. We're in the middle of a serious discussion about how you think Janeway should be higher than top 10.
No. Who? All right.
I put you said at a top.
Who do you put above Janeway then? As a
everyone
captain?
Else.
Name one person.
Kirk.
Cisco.
All right, so that's 2. Kirk and Cisco.
Picard's
Burnham. What? Burnham's above Janeway?
Yes.
I ain't putting Burnham above Janeway.
I'm putting Burnham above him. I'm putting Saru above Janeway. Saru would rather
I ain't putting
sacrifice and
Saru. I ain't putting Saru above anybody.
Janeway is willing to blow up everyone instead, including herself in the crew.
Computer initiate self-destruct sequence.
Exactly. Saru was like,
authorization. Janeway Alpha Delta.
Yeah.
Saru was like, okay, this isn't working out well. Let's retreat and regroup and do this another way. Janeway is like, nope. If we're not winning, we're blowing everyone else up, including ourselves.
Yes.
How many times does Cisco have DS9?
You're right.
On self-destruct.
Janeway.
But she got him back.
The problem with Janeway is she put everybody else first.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Everybody besides her own crew.
First
she
and
put
last.
herself first. She put her ego first. Instead of taking an L, she just like, well, fuck it. If no one's here to witness that I lost because they're all dead, my record stands.
Yeah, but she was so worried about the Prime Directive in the Delta Quadrant. Who cares about the Prime Directive?
Yeah. Janeway, no.
I don't even believe in the Prime Directive, period, in any quadrant. But she made a big deal out of it in the Delta Quadrant where there were no one gave a shit.
This way. There's an episode of Strange New Worlds where number 1 is on trial and her friend, who reminds me of Pam, I don't know why, she just reminds me of Pam, is her attorney. And you're like, okay, Una did this, and it was against the rules, and she's being punished. But you say your number 1 rule is this, so much so that you've called it the Prime Directive. And you just admitted to breaking it at least a dozen times. And everyone else has done it. Yet you're heralded for it. So why should I put her trust? Hold on. Why should I put her trust in a system that says this is the number 1 rule that we're not supposed to break, and you praise people for breaking it? So why would Janeway, and that was well before Janeway, why is she all concerned about it? She's an ideologue.
Let me ask you guys a question. Because we were talking about other podcasts. Oh, when I went out to water the yard, the dogs were outside. So I had to go in the house.
Look like corn when it comes out.
When I went to water the yard, it looked like corn. It wasn't that kind of water. I wasn't like doing a yoo-hoo on the yard.
Hey, you never know.
Corn. We were talking about other podcasts, and I was saying I watched a podcast. I watched like 10 seconds of another podcast, Star Trek.
While you were out there?
No.
Oh.
Earlier in the week, and I might have sent you a link to it. But they were just too agreeable. You know, it's like they got this girl on there now, and then there's these 2 guys, and all they do is agree with each other. And I'm just thinking,
get to the chopper.
You guys need to argue with each other.
Are you going to post what the name of this podcast is so we can go check it out?
I got to think of what it's called.
That means no, everyone.
No. But the girl, I'll tell you the girl's name on TikTok is like Linda, and she's a big into Janeway. She's Linda a cute Carter. Girl. She's a cute girl.
I know who you're talking about.
Very cute girl, you know, and she's into Janeway.
Did you post it on our group chat at all? Or is it on
and she posted some videos of herself going to like Comic-Con, and she met Janeway, and that's great. Really cool. But this podcast, they just agree with each other too much. Like, there's just got to be some drama, some discourse. Everything can't just be agree. You know? I just don't see that as realistic. Like, I don't think we agree on anything.
No.
The 3 of us don't agree on anything.
I think that's good, though. It keeps us all thinking.
I'm still trying to find
James.
the link.
Hey, James, in the chat, real quick. James in the chat. What are you drinking tonight? Tell us what you're drinking. By the way, I'm on my second Cutwater. And if you guys know anything about yes. Crewman Sherry says Linda Pages. Linda Page is very cute. She's a cute girl. And I like the fact that she's into Star Trek. I like the fact that she's into Voyager. I got no beef with Voyager. I do think Voyager is the bang, bang, bang Star Trek.
James
is just drinking water. You're not drinking booze? Man.
James, I think you're fishing on the same side of the boat.
I just feel like James might have been drinking like some tequila or something.
No, he's with it. He's fishing on the same side of the boat.
As who? You?
As us. Oh,
I've seen some of this chicks. I've never seen her podcast though. I've seen her TikToks.
She's on a podcast. I think she's on a couple now because people want to have her on her podcast. Hey, Linda, you can be on our podcast.
James says, get to the chopper.
But we're not going to be nice to you like they are.
Wait, is it called Captain's Log?
I don't know. One of them is called, I think, Treknopod. What?
That's so stupid.
Hey, why are you making fun of their podcast?
My name is Jeff.
Huh?
Are you calling them a bunch of stupid idiots?
No. I would never do that.
Oh.
Vulcans.
I like James though. James.
I know.
James is coming with some, like some different flavor.
Yeah. I'll be back.
I just feel like with some of his comments, like get to the reactor, get to the chopper, I feel like he's like either smoking something or drinking something.
No, he's with us, so it's
no.
I mean, no, he's not. He's done the homework and he understands the assignment. So,
all right,
James, cool. Was like that. It's the arthritis.
Ooh.
That's what it is, the arthritis?
Arthritis. His name is
Arthur.
Arthur.
I'll have to check out some of hers. Send me a link in the group chat thing so I could see.
You crying?
What it is.
Are you wearing Are you wearing eyeliner?
No, that's my droopy eye.
Because you had a little darkness under your eyes.
This one here? Yeah, because it's yeah. So this side just tears up all the time now.
You got pink eye?
No. It literally just tears up. We'll find out one day. Like I've already grabbed a couple of hairs to get a DNA test.
I'm off camera.
DNA test. What?
Damn coat.
I have very Asian.
I'm blaming Crewman Sherry.
Wait. I think Mgyx said he's got a little Asian in him.
A quarter Asian.
I was conceived on a break, on a leave from Vietnam to the Philippines. Then to Hawaii.
Right on, brother. That's all.
Anybody knows a number to a local AA group for these two? That takes walk-in appointments.
I'm not going to lie. I did decide for tonight I'm going to drink a little bit more because, man, it was just kind of a busy weekend.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Like Crewman Patty had so much stuff going on this weekend, and I was kind of like her errand boy. Errand boy.
Oh, boy.
I'm just scared.
What were those guys? Island boys on
Island
TikTok?
boy.
He's Island boy.
Gosh.
I'm working my way through DS9. I want to be done with DS9 before Starfleet Academy starts. I've mentioned that before.
Then you need to put your foot down.
No, I'm on like 520. 520.
Hold on. Let me see
DS9.
where I'm at. Let me see if we're even remotely close still.
Have you watched anything this week?
I think I did. I think I fell asleep and had to go back and rewatch. Wait, are you on season 5 or season 6?
5.
Oh, all right. I'm on season 6, episode 5.
I don't know if you're really watching it though. I think you're just playing it and falling asleep.
No, I'm watching. So I do play it and then fall asleep. But then I have to go back because I realize I'm asleep. So like this morning, I woke up at 7 o'clock sitting in the chair. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh shit. I know it was at least 2:30 or 3.
Because Paramount doesn't stop. Paramount's not like Netflix will stop after 4. Are you still there? Are you still there?
Unless you
Paramount will go on. You'll wake up the next day and be like on. You'll be on the whole new show. You'll be on like Tracker season 4.
Right.
That has happened a couple of times.
You'll be on like Fire Country or something. The Unit. Yeah, Paramount just keeps going. That's how they get their numbers up. They never stop. Like Netflix does.
See, this is kind of the good thing about being older is after at least 4 hours, I'm going to wake up because I'm probably going to have to go take a piss. So that in itself.
How often do you wake up in the middle of the night? PVG.
I have a CPAP.
Oh, God. You're gay.
No.
Are you gay?
Yo,
Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it. Just
are you
stop.
using the pig nose or the full face?
The nose thing.
So the reason why I say that is and this is why I'm like waiting for the week. It took me, I did my testing a month and a half ago. So they finally got my CPAP and it's taken this long to get my appointment and they won't let me just watch the video to get it done. I have to go pick it up and have a lady demonstrate how to do the self-adjustment and take care of it. So I'm doing that on Tuesday, which I put in a request off last Monday. And I asked my boss on Friday, I was like, hey, what's the deal with this? It's like, oh, well, I'll get to it by the end of the day. And she never replied. And I had a little talking to about some other things. I'm like, these motherfuckers.
Let's send a message to Magic's boss real quick.
No,
Magic's boss. Let him take the time off so he can learn how to CPAP.
Oh, I already put the time in, and if she doesn't reply on Monday, tomorrow, then I'm just gonna call out.
James says that Trek has been described to him as 2 guys on a ship exploring. What are they exploring?
Are you talking about? That's called Brokeback Mountain. Ooh, that's not Star Trek.
Yeah, that's a different Paramount Plus.
Right, that's a different show. But yeah, so I'm getting mine picked up on Tuesday. I'll be getting mine.
Pig nose pap?
I don't think I'm gonna go. So I wanted to go with the pig nose, just so I don't have something covering my mouth because I get a little bit claustrophobic. But I got tested in June before the Bell palsy hit, and now I have the Bell palsy, and I don't know if the pig nose is gonna sit correctly in there.
Also, I don't know if you know, I have this thing that hangs it from the top of my bed. It's a little stand that's elevated, maybe 2 feet. And I got that from Walmart and you had to order it. They don't have it in stock. And that helps out a lot. You know, and
what? Like, is it some other guy's balls hanging from the top of your bed?
No, so you don't roll over on the wire.
Right, exactly.
Oh, okay. James says generic space opera. Oh, Star Trek is a generic space opera. I don't know. Maybe a 1 or 2 episodes here and there, but
and Magix, I kept waiting and waiting for responses like you. It's like, you know, so I went on my own and I bought my own CPAP machine off a marketplace.
And is your life better?
Oh, much gooder. And
no, I'm not trying to buy my own shit. Insurance ain't for this.
I don't really understand the CPAP.
My insurance deductible was as much as for a new one. I'm thinking, shit, I'm going to buy a new one then. So I bought it, and then I was able to go into the settings, you know, and a lot of stuff on YouTube about it, and I did it on my own. and I sleep all the night through, all through the night without getting up and taking a leak. It's great. You feel
what does
better.
it have to do with taking a leak?
You
part of your body's natural response is when you wake up is to vacate.
To take a leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just saying you stay asleep.
Normally you would sleep through the night and you would wake up the next morning and you gotta go to the
Drain
bathroom.
the captain.
Right. If you're not in a deep sleep, in a deep sleep as you should be, then you're gonna get up and take a leak. But
your body's gonna make or if you keep going in and out of sleep, it's gonna trigger your body to wake up and be like, all right, it's time to go to the bathroom.
And you're saying the CPAP solves that problem.
Yes.
Yes, it's supposed to allow you to sleep longer through the night.
You're right.
But
exactly. Deep REM.
I don't know, man.
I'm going to tell you guys a better solution. Bust a nut right before you go to bed.
Well, no, I'm sure we do that. We do. I don't know.
Look,
maybe
I'm going to tell you from
maybe
experience
2 times.
Other girls that I lived with, that did not make a difference.
What?
Because they're the ones that are like, you stop breathing in the middle of the night. Right?
I know. And we can't have that. Stop breathing. It's just.
Why do you stop breathing? You should breathe.
I know. And sometimes it just don't happen.
Honestly, I've tried the CPAP, and for me, it's like having too much air being blown in my face.
James says, "Get to the escape pods."
Get to the escape pods, James.
Hey, what up, Biggie?
Oh, Biggie!
All right,
Biggie. It's a weird time right now. It is weird.
Biggie, he's drunk. That's what it is. And we were discussing a Bosso reunion show of the Rumble, and he's on his third Cutwater already.
Hey, let's explain to who Big E is.
So Big E started out as the man in the chair.
Big E's our guy.
And then he became a guest because he was not able to type fast enough to respond. So he's like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to hop in and just start talking.
Yeah.
And he never stopped talking since. But he's our dude. He's the only person that we've gotten to come on the show and make it happen, Captain. And he runs a MMA podcast that is blowing up.
It's true. And I know his watch party last night blew up. At least 1,000 views.
Yeah.
I was one of them in there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know how much you guys are adamant at MMA, but 20 years ago, I took kickboxing lessons, which isn't the same as MMA, but I can relate to a lot of this stuff. And oh my gosh, are you crying? No, not at all. But I mean, besides Star Trek, I like MMA, and Big E. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, he's.
Wait, weren't you in the podcast last night too?
I was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What is Tom laughing about?
I think he's crying or pooping.
He's drunk. This is how you can tell he's drunk. If he's leaned over, like he's having a stroke, and he can't breathe because he's laughing. And he can't explain why he's laughing.
What are we going to do now? Oh man!
That yes, Biggie. The Cuddy got him. All that the twisted set him up. The Cuddy knocked him down.
Cuddy.
And he's gonna be like,
Cuddy
I'm
for
fine.
you.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Now this is Cuddy number 2.
And
we're doing the Twisted Extreme.
And I asked Big E yesterday at his watch party. I said, "What are you guys drinking?" And he said, "Twisted Tea." And he said, "Well, DJ Tommy introduced him to Twisted Tea." Again, yeah, that's where I got it from too.
No. That's not what he said because I was live. That's not how it went. That's not how it went down. But listen, I was watching last night. And the last two fights were kind of duds. Yes, Big E introduced the Twisted Tea because Big E has been doing the Twisted Tea. And so I said, let me try this out. Because we used to try every drink out. Oh, Magic's got blurry.
I just asked you if you hit a button because you glitched out.
Okay, I just got to switch around.
For a hot second.
Big E introduced Twisted Tea.
Why am I all blurred?
Right?
Yeah, so now we just do the Twisted Tea. We don't do any fake teas. We just do Twisted Tea, but we do the extreme. You know, we do the extreme 8% Twisted lemon.
But yesterday at the watch party, Big E had it in glasses and ice. You know,
no. He's making old English, old fashions. Old English, old fashions. But I think at their watch parties they do the variety packs of Twisted.
Yeah, awesome. We're all gonna watch your watch party the next time. Post in your chat so any of our viewers are interested in MMA. Post when your next watch party is gonna be, or do some selfish plugs in the. Oh, you can't post links in the chat, can you?
Probably not.
But you can always check out goingroundspodcast.com.
Right.
Well, now
stuff.
Now that I'm sobered up, we're going to wrap.
You're not sobered up. Not even close.
December 6th. All right, December 6th, everybody. Technically unsound. Check it out.
And Paramount Plus will be hosting...
in January.
Oh, in January.
That when it starts. So let me check in, and I'm like, there ain't no UFCs ever on here.
No, starting in January, it'll be free on.
Okay,
Karen, you'll like it.
Karen, you know what? Actually, hold on a second.
We'll spin it for the Star Trek crew.
Room, can you give us an update on your Star Trek journey? Because when we started, you were watching TOS because you thought Kirk was hot. Where are you at on? We need a status update.
Wait, no, that's not. I don't think that's Karen.
No, I said Crewman Sherry.
Oh, okay. Because I think Crewman Karen is already like deep into all Star Trek already.
No, Crewman
She's
Karen
fishing on our side of the boat.
Is a T'Pol. She's a know-it-all.
Long-haired T'Pol?
I don't know.
Mirror T'Pol?
Karen is a girl in a chair.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Yeah, we could do that.
We're gonna wrap because we all got to go outside and water the plants, but.
That's what you call it.
But we definitely thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to keep an eye.
This is why you never pick up rocks from the corner of buildings.
We're going to keep an eye on this whole new Star Trek movie. And if there's any breaking news, we will try to bring that breaking news to you. Stay tuned for some new shorts. Thank you guys for watching the shorts that we've been putting out. There's a short right now that's blowing up. And thank you guys. All you new subscribers, we definitely appreciate you guys. We're going to keep the content coming. And in 2026, I mean, I know that's still like a month away, but we got some excitement planned. Some more in-studio stuff, some new guests. So just stay tuned. And,
wait, I just realized something. PVG, are you wearing a badge or is that a custom-made pullover?
It's a badge. That's what I had to wear at church today, minus the badge.
Okay, I thought it was a Kirk replica pullover from.
What
would that have been?
From
Final Frontier
with the THO.
When they were all out camping.
THO.
Oh, the
and he falls and Swap grabs him with the boot.
Right.
Biggie. Yeah, Biggie, I don't even know what's going on with that short. That's crazy. 63K. Cray. All right. We're going to wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in.
James,
Karen,
thank you.
Karen, you are our rock right now. Like, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to IB, TrekBot. Thanks to James, who was doing some good kind of Q&A with us today, keeping us on our toes. Crewman Sherry, thanks for your sponsorship of the Cutwaters today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll catch you guys next Sunday. We'll have more excitement planned, and
big shout out to Gordon Rounds for popping in as well.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
For sure. Nanu, everybody. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Kapla.
Ooh, Kapla. That's a good one. I didn't think of that.
Sorry.
Oh, you dropped that. Are we out?
Adios.
I don't see the spinning wheel.